Greetings and salutations, folks. My name's Nick, and welcome back to Bloodborne, where last time we took on Canehurst Castle. We are almost done with it. We only have to go back once more. It's going to be a little bit before we have to worry about that, and I doubt we're going to have to worry about it tonight. Tonight, we're going to be making our way over to the Upper Cathedral. Ma'am? Are you in the same condition? Have I not moved the plot forward? I think I have to deal with the Nightmare Mensis first, before that part of the story goes on. And once I go to the Nightmare Mensis, I'm going to be changing my outfit. I'm going to be dropping my attempts at fashion-worn for the sake of frenzy resistance. But for now, frenzy resistance isn't that big of a deal. Especially against these guys. I don't remember if the aliens over in the Upper Cathedral have any specific status effects. It has been a while since I've actually been to that section. But we are going to work our way back up because there is the locked door waiting for us, waiting to be opened. Hello. Oh, you... There we go. Oh, I accidentally did an emote. My finger slipped somehow. Oh. Sirs. How very rude of you. Let's let gravity... let gravity take care of that fellow. But, yeah. I've got this to do. Then after that, Nightmare of Mensis. I forget the boss's name. Something about, like, caretaker. But not caretaker. Somebody that takes care of a child. The sky and the cosmos are one. This just in. But that boss is going to be coming first before I deal with the DLC. Margot... Is Margot, is that her name? Or am I now also including Elden Ring into my soul's canon? It'll come back to me. Or it won't. I'll just end up being there and fighting them. Opened with the Upper Cathedral key. What lies beyond? Oh, the choir. We just get I was gonna say an achievement. A trophy for showing up. Well, hello. Whatever you are. Anybody interested in some blue elixir? Some blue beverage? Why, hello. You guys actually do frenzy. I think. No, I should probably target the guy directly in front of me first. Aha. No, you think you're gonna get me? Ah. That's okay, we're good, we're good. Hello. Weird fella. Hello, weird fellas. Weird Fellas being the parody of the classic mobster film. Ooh, a lamp. Fancy. Honestly, like, I've played through Bloodborne several times, but I might have only been here once. Probably. Not particularly threatening, but I'm sure those things could be threatening, in numbers, or if you let them do stuff. What does was that Great Lake? One of the lake runes. All damage reduced by 4%. Not very exciting. Some of these upgrades, they're not pretty. Like, one of the upgrades I'm using is just have an extra blood vial. And it's like, alright, like that one more blood vial is not particularly exciting. But, you know, it's good enough in a game that really, where enemies can really damage you. Oh, wow. Speaking of which. Alright. There goes what I was saying. Frenzy, we're just going to go for the frenzy resistance until we're done with the Nightmare Menses. You. Yep. And you. Oh, a babble. That's exactly what I needed. Are you enemies? Or are you statues? Those are statues. They just look like enemies. Who would have expected that? Oh, hello. How are you? With the scythe? Nah, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Hello. I know you. Don't suck out my brains. Ooh. Acquire garb and trousers, but no hat. Has the reduced frenzy resist. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to stay wearing this. And maybe give myself a little bit of light. It's like, I think I know what section I'm at, but at the same time, I don't. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ah, nope. Please move, character. Why am I pressing buttons if you're just going to stand there? Cutting back to this. All right. Round 2. It would be nice if somebody turned on the lights, though. Bloodstone shards? Why would I even need bloodstone shards? I just wanted to see if I could reach. Is this the area where you can maneuver? I feel like my memory of this place is confused with my memory of the DLC. Like there's a strange, foggy overlap. It does not open from this side. Hello. That was my lights. I needed those for... Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Cutting back to this. You know, it's times like these that I'm reminded of one of my earlier thoughts about this game. Is that you never really... Like, you get more powerful in regards to your attacks. Oh my gosh. But because your character is still relatively weak defense-wise, like, you never really feel like you get that much stronger in just your ability to stay alive. Like, enemies can still kill you very, very quickly. As opposed to, say, like, Souls games, where every single level, like, you could do a terrible job with your build in a Souls game. And largely, your terrible build is going to make it harder for you to equip specific weapons, specific armor sets, do more damage, per se. But every level you move up in a Souls game, more specifically in Dark Souls, it increases your defense. No matter what. You don't have a choice on this. Your defense is going up. Whereas with Bloodborne, that's not like it's not very reflected. Your physical defense doesn't necessarily benefit as much because it's still built around that system of give and take. I'm glad that I managed to not get hit by that. It's built on the idea of, like, taking hits and restoring your health. And, like, forcing you to always kind of move back in, rather than move away. Like, the reason why a shield wouldn't necessarily be as interesting here is, like, let's take that, let's rewind for a second. I forget who said it. It might be actually the maker of this game. But they said something about the idea that, like, shields generate like a passive nature towards the player. It engenders passivity, if that makes sense. It encourages a passive style of playing. You're always kind of staying back. You move away. Like, you, if your stamina's down, you back off. You're constantly moving away from your enemy. I hear monsters. I do not see monsters. Whereas, like, the style of play that is built on Bloodborne's system emphasizes offense. If you want to... It forces you to maintain your offense. If you take a hit, you don't just back away and heal up. It wants you to move in and hit the enemy and get that health back, because you do take a lot of damage, and you will run out of blood vials very quick if you rely entirely on backing away and healing. Yeah, bloodstone. Oh my god. But at the same time, that means that your character never really feels tough against the enemies that you're fighting. You're always emphasizing dodging, parrying, if you can do that. I suck. I admit. I suck at parrying. It's my lot in life. Though, there are specific enemies that, like, make parrying a little bit too easy. Like the final boss in Dark Souls 1. Son of a... Is that... I didn't actually know what that blue spell did. I thought that was just damage. Okay, let's back off. Oh, all of his spells are holding spells, pretty much. Let's unlock that path. Which I think, like, it's one of the things that makes Bloodborne feel more like a character action game. Because you're playing the game as the mechanics require you to. Oh, hello. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. Cutting back to this. At least I got the door unlocked. On the other side. Alright, can I lure you out into the open? Using a pebble. Nope. Using a pebble. And then you just come over here. No. Stop rolling. Start locking on. Oh, son of a... I hate unblockable grab attacks. Also note, I don't play fighting games. Oh my gosh, son of a bitch. Oh, he missed somehow. I kid, I only play one fighting game, and that's Mortal Kombat for the story. But fighting games are well known for having unblockable grab attacks. There we go. Orphanage key? Why do I need that? Where is there an orphanage? Does it open this door? The answer is no. Does it open the door on the bottom floor? Oh, yeah. Now I remember that. Nope. What are we gonna replace? Conviction? Nope, no, no. We want to replace conviction. Other side. There we go. With... Gutsy. Hunt joy with... There's no time for joy. There's only time for... Make contact. But I think you only are supposed to learn make contact from this fella. Unfortunately, now we've got to go back down and deal with those werewolves. But that's fine. We've dealt with them before. We can deal with them again. Hello. There we go. No. Okay, I can't see shit. Alright. 2 werewolves down. Come on. Stop bouncing on my head like you're freaking Mario. Ah, that's where the orphanage key goes. Cowardice benefits no one. Oh. Hold on. This is the shortcut back. I was wondering if there was a shortcut back, which is a dumb thing to do while you're playing Bloodborne. There's always a shortcut. Where am I? Oh, okay. Let us spend our echoes first before venturing onward. Cutting back to venturing onward. Alright, now that we have returned to this place, we can go directly towards venturing, ignoring these tiny monster babies. They mean nothing to us. Oh, hello. I'm surprised I only got hit once in that entire exchange. Is this the Celestial Emissary? Is this the Celestial Emissary fight? It looks like it might be? I can barely remember the name of the midwife? Oh my god. Wet nurse. Wet nurse. Margot's wet nurse. I think. I'm 75% confident. I think I'm supposed to just fight a bunch of these until a specific one shows up. Nope. Oh no, I have to fight you. And he's done. That is a incredibly goofy boss for this game, considering all of the bosses around it, and then it's just giant. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Well. Now we're playing with blood. I will definitely be swapping out that rune as soon as I can. I can right now. Amazing. Also, the music is like... We really need to emphasize the fair. Let us light this lamp. Let us go back to town. Swap out stuff. Cutting back to when I return to this place. Alright, we have returned to the upper cathedral ward. We have very easily defeated the celestial emissary after being terrible against the celestial. It's interesting how, like in these games, I want to say there was more. In these games, the level itself is often more difficult than the boss fight. Wasn't there... Why do I have it in my head that there was more past this? Okay, so apparently I can smash this window, which, in my defense, is a game mechanic this game has not introduced. I have not had to smash windows at any other opportunity. In order to make my way anywhere. So, that's the flimsy defense I'm sticking to. A call beyond. Is that... Or is that a consumable? Create small star... How do you use these things? Like, they're in your use... Oh, hello. Okay, that might have been a little bit overkill. Underkill? I was expecting more before the next boss fight. But apparently we are already here. What was this boss's name? The Altar of Despair. I definitely feel inspired. Wish us luck, as always. I don't even know if you have a face. Ebrietas. Daughter of the Cosmos. Oh my gosh. Oh, you do have a face, I think. Okay, I'm stuck on... Where is... Okay. I'm stuck on level architecture. What was I just saying about using healing items instead of going in for that hit? Oh, how nice. Ah! Top ourselves off. Yep. Ah. Like the charge is a wider hit radius than I think I expected to be. Are you doing something? Or is this just the appearance of doing something? No. Nothing makes me happier in games than one-hit kills. Great times, great times. One-hit kills are also, like, one-hit kills and also the amount of damage you take in Bloodborne are two of the reasons why, like, having extra blood echo, or blood vials, like, isn't that important. Like, avoiding damage is more important. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what was going on there. Than fixing damage. Oh my. Not exactly a great start. Yeah, unfortunately my favorite little move there doesn't always connect with its head. Okay, camera. Big bosses are always a little bit difficult for the Souls engine, or the Souls style. Oh. Camera! You don't have to spin so much. Ah. Oh my gosh. Luckily, I was able to get hit by both directions of attacks. Good times. I'll stop saying good times after these failed boss attempts because it's clearly just me being sarcastic. Alright. Take 3 in the Altar of Despair. Yeah. It's hard to tell distance sometimes. Don't even know what happened there. Ah. Oh my god. And thankful, like, okay, stop with the sarcasm. Like, the tricky part with the dial-up attacks is like, even though you no longer intend to dodge, because you pressed the dodge button last. Like, he's got a really long... She's got a really long hit range, which makes it really tricky to dodge. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a poor attack as well. But also, let's try... I don't know how doing this without lock-on is really going to help. This is not going well. This is probably going to be a failed run. Yeah, this is probably not going to work out. I feel like I've lost confidence in regards to when to attack this boss. Yep. Please dodge like one of these attacks. One of them, even. Did I even bother to pick up my blood echoes last time? I think I completely forgot about my blood echoes. No, I got him. Good. Good to know. It's like the sweep is like a whole 180. Okay, can I lure out like a face slam? Nope. Camera. Next attempt. I wonder what could be done in regards to making the camera less stupid when it comes to fighting big enemies. Because, like, I feel like that is a consistent problem with Souls games in general. And the problem that this game has. Like, the very first boss, which is an optional boss, the something beast. I think it starts with the letter C, I forget at the moment. The cleric beast. You fight on a causeway, and you can lock onto him, but it's a terrible way to fight him because the camera just doesn't know how to handle it. Like, once you get obstructions... No. Am I dead? Might as well be, considering the amount of damage I just took. But once you get too close to the boss... Gosh. Objects behind me. I cannot see you. Okay. I lost track of where I was in the room in general, let alone where things were. And I wonder if the camera was more open, like more pulled back, but also like there are certain fights that work a little bit better for this style. Like, I forget the name of the final boss of the DLC, but you fight him on a giant, flat surface. He's about... Oh, very rude. You fight him on a giant open area. He's not that much bigger than you. He's a little bit bigger, but not terribly so. The final boss of the game. Before the final boss. Not the moon presence. Oh. I was gonna say, what happened to my blood echoes? Okay, I'm pushing myself back into terrain. Okay, now I know where I'm standing in relation to the rest of the arena. Son of a... Ah. And this guy gets that sneaky second hit. And also his charge move doesn't really have much of a tell to it. It just kind of happens. Like it blends in with the rest of his animations. I keep saying his. Daughter of Cosmos. It blends in with the rest of her animations. Top ourselves off, maybe? Oh my god. I have no idea. Is that a grab move? I have no idea where the hell I was. I was trying to dodge to the right, but for some reason, like, I kept being obstructed by something. His right, her right, son of a... Alright, but overall, I suppose I did better on the last try. Where on earth are my precious, precious blood echoes? Where the hell was I even when... Oh, I see them now. Like, it feels like some attacks go through his body, some of them don't. Her body. Alright, let's go after our blood echoes. Do we really need to worry about 11,000 blood echoes that much? Top ourselves off. Top ourselves off again. Back off. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit too close to the wall for my... for my tastes. Let's back off. Top ourselves off. You can come away from that wall, please. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. It does several blasts. That's the thing. If there's an attack that kills you in one hit, and you learn to dodge it once, then you have to learn again that it hits you multiple times. Because you died the first time at the first attack. Like, how do you... That's what I think separates a bad Souls boss from a good Souls boss. And I suppose I'm going on the record for saying that I don't think this is a particularly good Souls boss. Because the best Souls type boss, you're able to observe their attacks and react accordingly. And, like, I would argue that Souls is not meant to be a trial and error game. At its worst, it's a trial and error. Like, the entire idea of being prepared to die. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's back off, top ourselves off. Yeah, that time I actually... noticed what he was doing before he did his thing. Well, that completely missed, somehow. But also, it's very easy to kind of get caught up in its geometry. Stop ourselves off. Back away. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. let's forget about our echoes. Oh my gosh. I can see them. They're taunting me with their vicinity. See, I dodged, but it's just got such a huge range. Okay, I passed them by. I just realized something. When I entered the area with the Celestial Emissary, I received an achievement. Sorry, a trophy. I have never done this before. For some reason, I've never done the Upper Cathedral. Like, I feel like I've gotten the key before. Nah. Okay, so this guy's got, she's got like 3 or so one-hit kills. just outrun the laser blasts? Is that a possibility? It's hard to learn how to dodge specific attacks if it all kills you in one hit. And also if it takes like the entire boss fight to get to said attack. Like if you can only practice something every like 5 minutes. You could just run. And there we go. A new trophy for this game. Huzzah. Well, that about wraps it up for actually, let's take a look at this pile over here. We've gone this far. Offer flesh to altar. Time flows in reverse for this scrap of flesh. Okay, let's go back to Castle Canehurst. Finish that off. I think I'm gonna have to inspect my blood vial stash. I might have to do some farming for blood vials in between. Let's see how many blood vials I still have left after that whole ordeal. 146. I want to say I had like over 250. Lagaria Sacete. I might just have to do some blood vial farming before I consider going to the Nightmare Mensis. Don't know if I have time, though. Alas, the problems with having work and life responsibilities. Oh look, you're back! Still wearing your helmet for some reason.
Closest of kin, bearer of our blood, I welcome thee. What is thy wish?
And she also has no memory.
For the honor of Cain.
Because time flew in reverse. For all she knows, she just reappeared on her throne. She has no memory of her body being ground up into flesh by Alfred's wheel. Which sounds horrible. That sounds like a horrible way to die. Probably relatively quickly. And I'm sure whatever pain receptors and whatever consciousness you have might not necessarily hold on to itself, but probably still horrible. For now, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well, let me...